Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is Greg FPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Zombies Top 5. Today we have a request from George Turnavitas, who requested that I do the top 5 underrated maps in Call of Duty Zombies history. Now, I chose this 5 because I think they're all underrated and they're really good, but this is my personal opinion, so you guys may disagree and get a little bit triggered, so I'm just letting you know, trigger warning for this video. But if you guys do enjoy, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. If you do end up subscribing, let me know down below so I can feature you in the beginning of my next video, like all of these people on screen right now. And also guys, make sure that if you think I left out a certain map that I should have put that you think is underrated, let me know which one down below in the comment section. If you have any top 5 ideas, feel free to comment those as well guys. But without further ado, let's get right into the top 5 underrated maps in Call of Duty Zombies history. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Shangri-La. Now this is one of the best looking maps in Zombies Chronicles that was remastered, and personally it's a blast for me. It's one of those maps that if you want to have a challenge, if you want to just go for high rounds and actually be challenged and play on a close quarters map, this is definitely a great map for that. And also I think that the Easter egg is probably one of the most underrated things about this map overall, because you literally have the story of Brock and Gary, and it's basically going in a constant loop and you have to save them each time. And I think that that was what really made this map really cool for me. And also you have the whole altar thing with Richtofen's name on it. You have to get the focusing stone, which ends up going inside the golden rod, and then you need that for Moon and Black Ops 1. So overall this map had a lot of story to it, and I think that the Easter egg was really good. And overall the map is fun to play. Yes, it can be annoying when you have like napalm zombies and even shriekers, and when you have a bunch of zombies coming at you in a close quarters area, I can understand that completely. But at the same time, for face value, I think that this is one of the best maps in Treyarch Zombies, and it's literally like in my top 10. So Shangri-La definitely deserved to be in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is a map that doesn't really get a lot of love, and I think that it's actually really underrated, and that is Call of the Dead. This was the first map that featured a celebrity cast, which was really cool, and also it was the first map that you could do the Easter egg solo, so that was something really cool to see as well. It was the second map DLC for Black Ops 1, and a lot of people actually did enjoy the map when it came out, but then slowly but surely people started discounting how good this map was and didn't really like it. I've seen a lot of recent videos where people are making like lists of like the best map from worst to best or whatever, and this map got like no respect. This is definitely one of the classic OG maps, and I think that it's actually really good. Now I know that I'm pretty sure this is the second favorite map for Lex, because he knows, man, he played Black Ops 1 just like I did, and this was definitely one of the most enjoyable maps in Black Ops 1, especially for me. But it's kind of a shame that people don't give it the respect it deserves, so I really think it's underrated. The Easter egg's a lot of fun as well, and it's really cool just going to like the Siberia area and everything like that. It's just a good overall map, so it came in at the number 4 spot. And you can't forget George Romero, man, like he made that map so much better. Coming in at the number 3 spot is actually going to be a survival map from Black Ops 2, and that is Nuketown. Now, it's not one of the survival maps on Green Run or in Transit, but Nuketown is actually a really fun map, and I think that it's so underrated for what it is, because Nuketown is a staple in Treyarch overall. So having a zombies map actually on Nuketown was something that was kind of cool and, you know, unique and special, and it just made for a great thing. But one thing that is totally like that makes this map way better for me is the fact that Nuketown actually takes place at the same time when Richtofen is switching souls with Samantha. So on round 25, all the zombies turn to being controlled by Richtofen, and they have blue eyes instead, which is really cool. Now Nuketown is a really fun map to train on, and the rounds take forever, so if you're looking to go for like a crazy world record, it's probably not going to happen, because I'm pretty sure the record's like 80 something and you have to trade out the ray gun like a ton. But overall, this map is fun to play from time to time, and I think that it definitely is underrated. Not a lot of people enjoy it or play it, so I definitely had to put it on the list at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is a map that a lot of people don't like, and that is Die Rise. Now, personally, I think that Die Rise was a really good map. Yes, there were some things wrong with it that didn't make it as enjoyable, especially the different areas, like the elevators, having to wait for them to go up and down can be a little bit frustrating, especially if you don't know your way around the map. But once you know your way around the map, there should be absolutely no reason why you fall off the map at all, unless you're just being stupid and decide to like dive off the side of the map, or you use the liquefier to fall down an elevator shaft or something like that. Honestly, this map's really good. The Easter egg is not like the craziest thing in the world. It's really easy to do, and I think that the Easter egg is fun. Doing the Richthofen or Max's side, they're both pretty enjoyable, and overall this map has a great buildable wonder weapon. The liquefier has to be one of the best wonder weapons, and especially before it was patched, that thing was freaking OP, and it would just kill zombies forever basically. But it's a really fun map to play. Having the trample scheme to get from area to area was really cool as well. It's just a really good overall map, but unfortunately a lot of people don't like it because it was kind of overshadowed by Mob of the Dead and then eventually Origins and Buried in Black Ops 2. So I can understand that, but for what it is, I think it's a really unique map, and it's definitely one of my favorites, but unfortunately it's really underrated. And coming in at the number 1 spot, you guys probably all thought I was going to put Transit, but no, it's 5. I think that 5 is a phenomenal map, and it was one of those maps that came on the disc in Black Ops 1, and it's a really good map. A lot of people don't give this map credit because they don't play it, because maybe they think it's too hard. Now, this is not the easiest map in the world. Like, I will admit that this is probably one of the harder maps that we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies, but at the same time, the difficulty is perfect for what it is. It's Black Ops 1, so it's a little bit more challenging in that respect. Now, you do have the Mustang and Sally's, you have the Pentagon Thief who will steal your guns, which is a really cool boss, and there was a lot of different things that made this map special, and especially having the cool cast of Robert McNamara and Richard Nixon, JFK, and Fidel Castro, that made this map really enjoyable, especially for me, because this was the first time that we saw like a different crew from what we had expected to see from the past couple World at War maps. You know, we saw like the OG crew in Darius and Shinonuma and in Kino, but then we got like a different crew completely, and it was like old characters from history class. So it's definitely a really cool map, and I think it's the most underrated in Call of Duty Zombies. So once again, guys, you probably got triggered, but if you think there's another map that should have been on this list, let me know why. I tried going with maps that were kind of mediocre, like overall for the community from what I've seen. Now, I know there could have been like much more. I think Transit is an underrated map. There's a lot of different maps that are underrated, but these were the ones that I think were the most underrated overall and unappreciated by, you know, zombie fans alike. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.